ॐ नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय. Dear friends, God is unborn, eternal. So we are all as souls. Therefore, God, we, and all other living entities are contemporaries. This is confirmed by God Himself. न त्वयिवाहं जातु नाशं न तं नेमे जनाधिपायो न चैव न भविष्यामः सर्वे वयमतः परम्. Bhagavad Gita, chapter 2, verse number 12. In these verses, Sri Krishna, the Supreme Personality of Godhead, told Arjuna that never there was a time when you, me, and all these kings present in the battlefield ceased to exist. We are present now and will be there in future as souls. This particular verse forms the base for one's spiritual journey. Once we properly imbibe this sterling knowledge, most of our pains and problems will disappear. When you focus on the fact that you are endless and your true self is living in parallel with God eternally, your current life and its pains and problems would look very small. We should feel we experienced similar pains and problems innumerable times in our previous lives, life after life. These pains and problems are nothing new. With God's grace, we overcame them. God is with us all the time, and if we become His devotee, He will give us all strength and intelligence required to face them. Some problems, like poverty, we can solve with efforts and our IQ, and of course, divine grace. But some problems are fundamental. We can't solve them with our IQ and efforts. Problems like death, rebirth, old age, and diseases. Nobody, rich or poor, can escape them. To overcome these fundamental problems, we need only SQ, spiritual quotient. We need to feel connected to God all the time and live for God to develop SQ. After long practice, one can discover one's spiritual body, which remains submerged within, ever young and free from any disease. The spiritual body is made up of Sat, Chit, Ananda. Sat means truth, Chit means consciousness, and Ananda means bliss. Right now, each one of us has spiritual body, but we can't see it because the spiritual body is covered by material, subtle, and gross bodies. Chanting the holy names of God and devotional services to God help us feel the spiritual body. Once you discover your true self, there is no fear of death, no sufferings of old age, no disease. The sufferings and changes are the subject matter of material bodies. Through devotional services to God, material and spiritual bodies get separated and the miseries disappear. The particular Bhagavad Gita verse I recited earlier is so inspiring that it fills one with courage and a sense of not losing anything substantial at all at the time of death. One comes to know that one and others do not perish, and as a soul, one will live eternally and blissfully serving Almighty God, the highest entity, who takes all care of his devotees all the time. One gets out of the cycle of birth and death and feels one has entered the abode of God in the spiritual world. Thank you very much for your patient hearing. I offer my words to the lotus feet of Lord Sri Krishna. All glories to Gaura Bhakta Brindo, all glories to Srila Prabhupada. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare.